I ever have a shootout with the cops, I'm going to get clapped at the end of it. I ain't going into cuffs. Ain't no asshole eating for me.
Keep my name out of your mouth, you fat piece of shit.
Yeah, hit him with the lock in his sock a couple times. When he hits the fucking dirt after head trauma, you break his fucking neck.
Yeah, see, there's a worthwhile plan. But the stomp on his neck, yeah, that's not an move.
So this story is like 3 or 4 years ago. My cousin calls me, and apparently like he had some issue with some other people. They were going to have to go fight, and apparently there was like 6 of them, and there was only 2 of us. So I was like, well, is there anybody else we could get to go with us? And he's like, well, we could go get Uncle Terry. And I'm like, I don't have an Uncle Terry. He's like, yeah, but I do. He's my mom's brother. And I'm like, I don't know him. And he's like, well, he just got out of jail. And I'm like, what'd he do? He murdered someone. I'm like, how long has he been in there? 35 years. How old is this guy? I don't know. He's like 50s, something like that. I'm like, dude, we're not taking like a 55-year-old dude to this fight. We're like 17, 18. I'm like, we don't need some old dude slowing us down. He's like, no, trust me. This is the guy we want with us. So I hop in Scott's car, and he takes us to a trailer park, and we hop out, and like this isn't a nice trailer park. This is a pretty rough establishment. This is
Robert Bowling's trailer park.
This is Robert Bowling's trailer park. And South Clown. And so we go into this, and all right, this is funny right from the start. We get out of the car, and this figure opens the trailer door and looks down at us and goes, "Who's that out there in that moon wagon?" We're in a Blazer, by the way, so I don't know what the fuck made it a moon wagon. But like Scott goes, "It's me, Uncle Terry." He's like, "Oh, who you got with me?" I got Kyle with me. He's like, well, "Come on in here." So we go into this guy's house, and he's sitting there with his 2 daughters who are like, I don't know, teenagers. One of them has a broken arm, which she got beating up a black girl at school, but that's not how she referred to the individual. And so everybody starts smoking cigarettes, including the young teenage girls, and they pass around ashtrays, which consisted of styrofoam plates. And of course that doesn't work too well. It burns right through. So I'm like, no, I don't smoke. I didn't smoke at the time. So like, we start talking to Terry, and we tell him what the situation is. And he's like, do you have any weapons? Like, straight face, like, you got any weapons? And he's like, well, I got this right here. And Scott's got like this rod. It's like a piece of steel. It's like a steel rod. It's a steel rod, yeah, sort of like that, but not as big. It's about 1.5 feet long. And Uncle Terry like picks it up and he goes, yeah. He goes, this is like a black cobra in the desert. And he goes, like a snake. And like, he's like, this is like my black cobra in the desert. You could run a chain gang with one of these. And I'm like, how would you sneak it into prison? He's like, I don't care. Stick it up my ass if I got to. he's like in prison. He's like in prison's rough. He's like, lost all my teeth. He pulls out false teeth at this point to reveal that he indeed has no front teeth. And I'm like, how the fuck did that happen? He's like, a nigger. He had a lock and a sock. Hit me in the mouth with it. And I'm like, what did you do? I killed him. He's like, I killed him. And I'm like, oh, well, I guess that fixed that problem. Hell yeah, it fixed it. He's like, in prison, you gotta be mean. You gotta be hardcore. He's like, I'll eat an asshole if that's what it takes. I'll bite your lips off. I don't care. I'm like, all right.
I'm never going to prison.
So at the end of it, I was like, you know what? I don't think we need your services, Terry. We're going to be moseying on out, but good luck to you eating the assholes and, running the chain. Lips. And that was the last time I saw him.
This is just craziness.
Yeah,
that guy ran bare-fisted fighting, like a bare-fisted fight club at the trailer park, in which your entry fee was a case of natural light. And I'm not joking. It was winner take all, dude.
I wish I had some epic stories to tell.
It makes me realize if I ever have a shootout with the cops, I'm going to get clapped at the end of it. I ain't going into cuffs. Ain't no asshole eating for me.